What's up, everybody? Let's continue with our tutorial of building this HTML form. Okay, so this is going to be the last one. We are almost done. Let's just wrap it up. All right. So most browsers inject their own default CSS properties and values for different elements, right? So by default, browsers have default styles that they add to these elements. Okay, so if you look closely, you might be able to notice the file input is smaller than the other text input elements. So the file input, which is this one right here, okay, by default, a padding of 1 pixels and 2 pixels is given to the input you can type in. All right, using another attribute selector, style the input with a type of file to be the same as the other input. Okay, so this is what we are talking about. Okay, so as you can see, there's a little bit of space here, and the way we want to handle that is to give this a padding of 1 pixels and then 2 pixels. So how do we select that? So remember the attribute selector we used. So we want to select an input. So this is an input, but we want to select it based on its attribute. So we use our angle brackets, remember? And we'll say type. And what's the type that it has? It has a type of file. Okay. All right. So which attributes are we selecting? It's going to be this one right here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, this guy right here. Okay. Is an input with a type attribute, and the type attribute has a value of file. Okay, let's continue. Now that we've selected it, how do we change it, or what kind of changes do we want to make? We want to make a padding of 1 pixels, which is for the top and bottom. Sorry, padding 1 pixels, which is for the top and bottom, and 2 pixels, which is for the left and right. Okay. Next up, speaking of padding, the submit button is sitting at the bottom of the form element. So as you can see, it's sitting just right at the bottom. And want to give it a bit of breathing room. So we just say padding bottom. So we want to add some padding to only the bottom. And we'll say 2em. Okay. And yeah, as you can see, now we have this space right here. Okay, next up, last but not the least, let's change the text color of the terms and conditions. So this right here is looking out of place. So let's change the text color to this color we have here. So we just say so it's an anchor tag, so we say A and we say color, and let me just copy it here. There you go. All right, so now we've changed it. It's looking nice now. Well done. You have completed the final part of the registration form practice project. Yeah, so we have done it. Congratulations if you have come this far. You should be really proud of yourself at this point. Okay, so yeah, we've built out this form here throughout this series of 63 steps. Okay, so yeah, we did it. So far I have done videos on this one: learn HTML by building a cat photo wrap, learn basic CSS by building a cafe menu, learn CSS carless by building a set of colored markers. I've done videos for all of them, and I will add a link to them in the description below. If you want to check them out, I encourage you to do so. Next one I am going to do a video on is this survey form, which is a project. So this is one of the 5 projects that you have to do to get the FreeCodeCamp certification. So I'll be doing a video on that, which will be dropping very soon. So if you want to check that out, be sure to like and also subscribe to the channel as well, so that when I drop that video, you will get to know of it. All right, so enough talking. Let me just end here and see you in the next video. Bye bye.